sit on something? Guess I didn't. And we are live. All right. Hey guys, welcome back to Sunshine Haze Co. We are still in I have no space on my phone territory. So, yes, it is the middle of the night and I am recording a live video. I don't expect anybody to be watching right now, but that's okay. I expect y'all to come back and watch this when you're awake. It's been a minute since I've done the monthlies, but I'm back. This is the monthly reading for August. This video is for Scorpio, Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Scorpio Rising. So if you feel like what I'm saying in this video does not resonate with you, go on and check out your moon and or rising sign video. As of right now, I've only got about 3 or 4 videos up, but the rest of them will be going up over the next few days because I could tell y'all now, I am about to sit through 12 straight tarot readings for YouTube. I gotta break it up, y'all. Okay, this spread is going to go over the typical 4 cards that I usually look at, the overall energy for the month of August, any challenges or obstacles that you might be facing this month. Because we are dealing mostly with Leo energy for this month, we're going to be looking at where we need to tap into some of that fixed energy and shine some light or step into the light, and where we need to take some action. And as always, I have a quick little soul message, something extra for you to take away with you from this spread. Today I am reading from the Aboriginal Goddess Chakras Oracle. It's a mouthful, but that is what it's called. The Dreams of Gaia Tarot deck, and also the Serpent Fire Sigil Oracle deck for anybody that is just blown away by the imagery on the cards and you want to get it. They're not linked, but that's what they're called. Okay? And before we get started, because I can already feel the frog in my throat. Excuse me. All right, y'all. Let's get to it. You guys have a pretty cool spread. I think the cards for you guys' spread are dope. The first card that you have coming up is in the position of the overall energy for the month of August, and you've got magical dreaming. Let's see if we can get y'all that without the glare. Magical dreaming for the overall energy for the month, okay? So, Scorpio, a couple of messages here with this card. First and foremost, I want to tell you to tap into all of your water, all that spiritual, intuitive, psychic energy that water people carry, and pay attention to your dreams. It is very possible that you are going to be doing a lot of dream work during the month of August. I am somebody that does believe in dream work and like lucid dreaming and astral traveling. I am not conscious of doing it, but I'm pretty sure I'll be doing it. That's what the month of August is looking like for you. There's going to be a lot of work going on and unraveling and energy shifting within the subconscious and on a subconscious level, on an etheric level, on a spiritual level for you guys during this month. We're getting closer to the end of your rotation around the sun, so you're pretty much preparing to come into a new year. You've got you've got Virgo and then Libra, and then it's time for you. So you've got a couple months before your year wraps up, and it looks like you're going to be getting some communications or some messages during this month. And I don't know in regards to what, but we'll get into the other cards in a minute. But I did want to give y'all that message right off the bat. Another message with this magical dreaming card that I like to relate to is the power of manifestation. I am somebody that believes you speak things into existence, you will things into existence. I have it tatted on me, Abracadabra, Abraxas. I create what I speak. So this magical dreaming card is more so into the mental. We can also put it to, literal communication. But be mindful of the way that you speak during the month of August, because for whatever reason, and I guess you guys should maybe take a look at your charts to see what kind of aspects you've got going on to the current transits. You guys you're tapping into this really spiritual, really magical energy for the month of August. The magical dreaming card with that manifestation energy. You can pretty much speak or think anything into existence, and it happens. I was talking to a friend the other day about something. I said I didn't say I was going to do, but I said that was going to be the last time I did it, and we're in a position now to where I'm not going back. So you can speak these things into existence. And I did not consciously make the decision to not go back. I literally looked up one day and I was like, oh, well, I guess I should figure out how to drop this stuff off and how to return this badge and all this other stuff. So you will things into existence. You think things into existence, and you have that power for the month of August. If there are things that you want to happen, if there are plans that you want to see play out, take the time during this month to really be intentional with your thoughts, and also be intentional with your movements, but be intentional with your thoughts. And when I say that, this is what I mean, especially when speaking to water people. When you think about something, do not attach doubt or lack or worry to it. Don't go, oh, I want to get a new car. And then while you're thinking about getting the new car, you're also thinking about, okay, how much money do I have to save up because I don't have enough for the car yet? How much am I going to have to put down? Will I have enough for that? Do not attach those types of thoughts to the things that you're trying to bring in. When you manifest, you want to be intentional. If you are saying, I want to get a new car, but then you're thinking about the money and the lack of the money that you have, what's going to end up happening is you're not going to have enough money for the car that you want, or you're not going to have enough money for the car, period. Or you're going to end up getting the car and you're going to end up having to put a lot of money into it because you were so worried about money, and that thought is also attached to the thought of bringing in what it is that you want. You don't want to manifest with those things attached to it. When you manifest, you want to manifest in light. You don't want negative, dense, stagnant energies attached to it, okay? So this magical dreaming card, be mindful of the way that you manifest, and also pay attention to your dreams. If you have a dream journal, write in it. I am typically very good about it. My dreams have been off the chain like for the past couple of weeks, and this time I'm having a hard time. I'm usually good, but I'm having a hard time remembering it. So little bits and pieces that I can remember, I write them down and I interpret them and I look them up and I pull cards on them. Pay attention to your dreams. There are messages there for you in the month of August. There's either insight or information coming in for you, okay? All right, let's see. The next card that we've got in the spread is in the position of the, y'all, I was gonna say it was in the position of the aw shit card, because the card that you have in your crossing position is not a card that I like to see in the crossing position. It is in the position of your challenges and obstacles for the month of August. You got abundance. Yeah, y'all see why I don't like, that's not a card we like to have there. So just keeping it straight, keeping it real, off rip, you might have some money troubles in August. You might struggle, excuse me, that's gross, struggle paying your rent. You might struggle paying your bills. You might find that you're spending a lot of money and you don't necessarily understand why, or that you're spending more than you're making. Whatever the case, abundance is going to be a problem. And I will say that we're not only going to attach it to financial abundance. This could also be in regards to seeing a return on something that you put your energy into. I get the feeling that this month, Scorpio, some of you are going to be either working somewhere or putting work into something, or like working on a project, something with work, and either you're not getting the recognition that you feel is deserved, or you're not being paid what you feel you need to be paid. And for whatever reason, I just feel like there's not really a way around this, and you're just going to have to make a decision about it. But with that being said, it doesn't just stand to financial. I know I gave another example of financial, but speaking to the recognition, it doesn't just stand to financial restrictions. This abundance card is, it can, anything that you were trying to bring. I just get the sense that whatever it is that you really want this month, Scorpio, you're going to have some issues obtaining it. With that being said, that gives you something to think about. Is that something that you should be going for? And also, it's kind of like love. It comes to you when you stop looking for it. So if you're putting in too much work, or you're trying to plan it out and your plans aren't going how you want them to, remember the best way to make God laugh is to tell him your plans. Things go left all the time, especially when we think we have a straight and narrow path to the destination point. That's when we find ourselves way over here in Timbuktu, and you're like, what in the hell? I said I was, all right. But everything happens for divine timing, and everything happens for a reason. So if you find yourself in a position to where you're not being paid enough, maybe that means it's time for you to think about, is this where I want to work, or is this the type of work that I want to do? If you are not receiving the recognition that you believe you deserve, you need to think about, okay, am I doing am I doing this right? Am I marketing this right? Am I mixing and mingling with the right people? Do I have the right contacts? Think about the things that are being thwarted or are resonating with that lack energy for the month of August, and then try to get deeper into, you know what, don't try, y'all are Scorpios, y'all are all about getting into the deeper meanings and scratching under the surface of things. So tap into your energy when you come into these obstacles and figure out what it is, why it's creating an obstacle, and then you fix it, you know? The next card that I have coming up for y'all is in the position of this Leo fixed energy, where you need to step into the spotlight and where you need to put some action, put fuel to the fire. You got the Seven of Water. And this is a card, couple of messages here. I typically read this card with the energy of everything is not as it seems. It's the Seven of Cups, but in this particular deck, that's not necessarily, that's a little bit of the message that I have for you, but the message more so points to literally tapping into your energy, your element's energy, your water energy, and going with the flow, allowing life's currents to take you, okay? You have this energy of manifestation, right? So with manifesting, you need to trust the process. You need to trust that, okay, I've put this out into the universe. I've put my thoughts and my energy and my love behind it and my work behind it. And so I trust that whatever is meant to come out of this will come. And we can get, like I said, you guys have the power this month. You can get very specific. Again, I want the new car. You've manifested. Now trust that it'll happen. Don't spend your days sitting here doing a budget plan for the car's finances. Don't spend your days on the internet scrolling through all the different cars that you want. Just kind of let things play out. Again, allow life's currents to lead you to where you need to be. 7 cards. The way that I read 7 cards as individual cards, like individual truths and individual progression and like ascension, even though it's not a 9 card. So with this is all about your personal success and achievement. And, you know, I didn't speak to this, but I also say that we should turn these crossing positions into upright supporting energies. So you got abundance here. You need to, again, manifest with positive intention and allow yourself to be led to said abundance. Instead of trying to make it happen, instead of focusing so much on this being what you want, put your energy into the positivity behind it. Put your energy into the things that aren't necessarily tangible behind it. Put your energy into, well, you know, if we're using the car analogy, that's tangible. But, you know, put your energy into the desire of the want, not necessarily the actual want, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me. Okay? But with that being said, this month is about you figuring some things out, releasing and allowing life to lead you. You guys are water, but you guys are probably the most firm and most stable. I look at you guys as like the earth element of water, the earthy part of water. You guys are the ones that are, you put the work in, you have the plans, you strive for success, and then you achieve the success. Scorpio, that's cool, but we need you to be a little bit more on your flowy side for the month of August, okay? Last card that I have coming up for you guys is in the position of the soul message, and you've got the lunar card. So a lot of mysterious energy for you for this month. And with that being said, that's okay, because why? You're supposed to be trusting the process, trusting your intuition, trusting your own dreams and your own goals and your own aspirations, trusting your own spirit, and also paying attention to your dreams. No coincidence, because I don't believe in coincidence, that you have a lunar card here, right? And you've got a magical dreaming card here, right? We're talking about the night. And then you've also got the 7 of cups, the 7 of water. And if you can see on the card, her eyes are closed, and she's literally looking out with her third eye, to be honest. But we're speaking to sleeping is what I was getting at, y'all. So when we speak to the moon or we speak to the night in spirituality, we are literally initiating, following our intuition. So Scorpio, you already have strong intuition literally off of the strength of being a water sign. This month, even though there are things that you're doing, there are things that you want, there are plans that you have, if they fall by the wayside, baby, let them fall by the wayside. What is supposed to come around for you, what's meant to be for you, will play out in the timing that it's supposed to play out. This month, trust your process, trust your intuition, trust that you have the skills and the ability to do the things and the resources to do the things that you want to do, and also trust that if you don't, they will present themselves to you when they are supposed to. Okay. Upright position for abundance. Turn that up, right? And that's, I guess that's all I got for you, because the sentence that I had completely went away. So I guess that means I'm wrapping it up. All right, Scorpio, those are your messages for the month of August. I hope that it found you well. If you are interested in booking your own personal reading, I offer hella different spreads. You can book that with me through my Etsy shop linked down below. I also probably have a bunch of videos linked down there. I don't necessarily know which ones they are, but click on them and watch them, because I just drop a bunch of game and a bunch of information and a bunch of insight on the astrological energies that we are dealing with. And I also put up hella free readings. So, you know, if you want some free tarot readings, you can click on those links. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I'll put up the rest of, or I'll record or broadcast, I guess, because they'll be live. I'll be putting up the rest of the tarot forecast for August over the next couple of days. And I will catch y'all next time. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.